Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in the second season of our, what's it called? The Underdog Challenge, I guess is what it's called. We've got 2 races, I think, into the second season. Milan is coming up in a second. And, apparently, so, remember when I was like, wait, why don't I have any pit crew? Apparently, you have to renew their contract from time to time. There's no pop-up, there's no notification, there's no mail for it, there's not even a button you can see on the screen, but if you click on one of these, you can see how much of a contract is remaining for people. That's slightly annoying. Also, not a very quick way to iterate through these. I can't even use escape to close this, which I've got to say is pretty annoying. So there we go. So Carla over here, for example, do we want to keep her? Because she's gonna be gone in 2 races. Okay, 73 is not so high. Mistake chance is possible. I mean, you've got actually decent, for us, I would say, tire and jack kind of thing. So it makes me think we probably keep her better in the front than the rear. She's okay on tires. Actually, isn't she just much better than some of these others, maybe? Like, what about this dude? Yeah, this person sucks. I think we just hired them because we needed people to cycle. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. But you're terrible. So I guess that's that. One thing I'm curious about, and I can't really tell because there's no one I want to renew a contract for right now that is good. But I don't know if you pay the 200,000 again. I'm assuming probably. So I'm assuming there's, well, or maybe not. Hopefully you don't actually, in which case there's a point to renewing. On the other hand, if you do have to pay the 200,000 again, then it doesn't really hurt us that we lost those people, other than the fact that we may have lost some of our favorites. I don't know. So that's a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. Thank you for that game. Does the same thing happen with, like, my mechanics and stuff? I think we get notifications for these guys, and the drivers as well. So, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this designer's got some components there. I guess, is one of the things the fact that they're free, but we did use the good component slot at some point for some things. That's okay. We're working on our brakes. That's going to be fine. No parts to fit. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, our car stuff is pretty bad, but we are getting better. And one of the things I love is that we do have the best sponsors there are, and we've broken past the average on our HQ. So money's coming in, long-term investment coming in. Plenty of other things we would still like, but anyway, for now, I guess there's nothing for us to do but to continue on to our Milan race and see what we can do there. Someone, also said something about, I think my pay driver looking like they might be retiring soon. Is it Kinney here? Who's our pay driver? Contract, we still have 20 months of contract. Maybe they're just not going to be interested in renewing it? Was there an event to let people know, to let us know that this person was retiring soon? I'm not sure. Price is young, but not without much in the way of potential either. So you're not going to grow. I mean, you're not going to retire anytime soon. 100% marketability is nice. It is nice that we brought the marketability up for some people. And yeah, we still don't really care what happens to Evans. We're not looking to renew this. He's not a very good driver. At some point, we will be looking for, potentially next season, we might see if we can bang out a couple of, or at least one really strong driver and start investing that way. But I don't think that's going to be this season. All right, traveling to Milan, getting ready to go. Previous previews, scouting report, that's fine too. And then some scouting over here, we're all good. Predicted to be sunny. All right, sponsor. Well, I mean, 10th and above is pretty unlikely, but I guess it doesn't matter what we take. We'll go ahead and do that. Part fitting, everyone's content. I don't think we'd gotten any... Oh, no, that's not true. Our brakes over here. I don't know... I mean, as long as no one gets cranky, I don't really care which of the 2 drivers has the best parts. Here, we'll balance out the... One gets the better brake, one gets the better gearbox. Oh, hold on. It's still not quite right. There we go. It'd be nice to just, like, flag a part as, like, hide it for here. I mean, still having it in case, I don't know, your parts get taken away. Although, since we're not running illegal parts, I don't really see why that would be the case. Yeah, see here, too, we've got to tweak these brakes. Man, that reliability is low on those brakes, though. Maybe I should... Well, okay, I'll hit autofill just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Then often I have to tweak it after because there may be some disbalance and things and people are just getting cranky. But all right, let's do this and race. So still thought to be sunny on race day. Our people are still fairly hard on tires, and we've got, like, you know, the higher tire wear from the cheap-ass compound we went. So I'm still going to go with the harder of the 2 tires. Did get some feedback, really, you know, just like when I was saying before, people get super cranky about their tires earlier than they actually have to be. You don't have to switch them as fast. It looks like maybe... Okay, so we are getting rain today. It's still supposed to be sunny, as best as we know, on race day. So despite the fact that it's going to be soaking wet here, I mean, unless our predictions are wrong, but unless it's soaking wet here, I think I'm still going to go out with... we could get feedback from you, which is a little bit better. You know, it like might be worth doing this, just to get a little bit more car thing. But yeah, see, they want to put us out with inters. I don't know. Is there any risk that you can crash during practice? Because what I would like to do is run them both on mediums so that we can just get the percentage boost for the next day. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. I'll put the... I'm going to go back to sort of starting by putting my arrow kind of in the middle rather than one of the ends. It was an interesting experiment, but I think there's still something I'm not getting, so I may just be doing it wrong, or it may not be as productive as we'd hope. I'll put it there. I'll worry about the others later. Yeah, I'll do the medium thing. I'm sure the drivers are going to whine, but hopefully this will lead to a better situation. I think we want more downforce on a race day. I don't know if that's the case, but we're going to try our best. I really wish the simulate and take practice weren't so close together. All right, you can go out, and you can go out. And I am pretty sure still that it is correct to bring them in right away. We had tried the other way the first season because of other comments I had seen, but I'm pretty sure that we can in fact bring them in right away for maximum feedback on the car configuration. The outlap is enough for them to get a bit of a feel, apparently. Now I'm assuming everyone else is on inters and wets. Assuming I'd watch it be just rainy as hell on race day, and this whole little thing I'm doing isn't going to work out, but here's hoping. So we only got okay with the arrows here. Let's bring down the downforce quite a bit, somewhere over there. And now we can let's stiffen the suspension, but shorten the gear ratios. Try to get it in there. Send out. You're really unhappy as well. I guess one of the things, starting at one end, it would give me a better hint. Like, I don't know whether to go left or right over here. All right, I can sort of see a thing for that. And then, yeah, we'll soften the suspension for you. Speed balance, we'll shorten it even more just to give us more distance so we get more of a guaranteed change. I'm going to continue going out on those tires. Just bring it up to speed 12 for a second here as they close around. And they are coming in now. Right, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Keeney. Frankie Keeney. What happened there? What? Hello. Still 77% overall? Really? Oh, well, that speed balance is really bad. The downforce, though, well, I was going to say that's great. It literally is great. I'm going to try to add a little bit more just to see if we can hit excellent over there. And the other thing, I'm not going to worry too much about the handling because it's going to switch as I do these others. We were there, so yeah, we're going to go right the other way over here and do that. We can always come back to excellent. All right, let's see what that does. And over here, yeah, I think we went less downforce with Evans here, and I think we went more. Okay, we're going to swing all the way to the other end of the extreme. That might be a little too far. Let's do something like that. The handling was okay there. It's now poor, so I'm wondering if... actually, sorry, it was poor there. It was okay here, poor there. Maybe actually switch it to the other side. Something like that. Speed balance was okay. It's now poor. Okay there. Let me actually go slightly longer here. Wait, hold on. No, I think I'm misinterpreting. It was okay. Okay, it's poor here, it's okay here. So yeah, maybe we do want to go on the other side of okay. Alright, let's give that a try. And see what we get. And bring in. Bring in. We're having actually a bit of a hard time finding the sweet spot here. Speed balance right on the money. I mean, that's great to hear. How's the arrow? Okay, we got great, great, excellent. And I think on Kinney's car, we even know where the excellent handling is. So we had great handling. We still have great handling. We don't know where it is. We're at 97% overall, though. And, or sorry, that's downforce. But, and the handling is okay. We want the speed there. So we can bring the handling back towards the right a little bit. Now, the speed balance, hopefully, is still within the excellent range. We can always bring it back, though, after the race. I think I'm just going to let her out for the rest of the race like this now to get a little expertise. We got excellent, excellent, great. That's really nice. 96%. It's hard to change just the speed balance without hitting the others, but we'll see. Let me try to shorten it one jump, and then if I... I'll try that. Hopefully we'll still be there and we can see. We can always bring it back. But again, I'm just gonna let Evans out for the rest of the race like this. Go to speed 12. And we can compare the percentages after we're done. It is dry again. People are still on their wets and inters. I think this is gonna be good for us if we can get a few more, you know, setup knowledges. Actually, not even at level 1 with the mediums, but we've got 2 minutes left. I think we'll get there. We've got level 1 on the race trim. Okay, aero feels fantastic. That's great. There we go. Level 1 medium tires. Yep, final minute. That's fine. A little fuel. Guess we weren't topping up the tanks. But that's okay. Done, done. Okay. Continue. Continue. Good fashion sense for Quill 18. Well, hello! And I mean, if anyone would know it, it would be, you know, it'd be Milan. One of the fashion capitals of the world. Alright, well, we'll auto-pick those. Oh, okay, hold on. No, we won't. We're going to do that. Race trim, medium tires all around. Weather is going to be fine. In fact, it's fairly warm, and it will get sunny, which will help, actually, with our harder tires. No, not softs. That's going to be okay. Let's go. I will revert to that setup there, because that was a 96. It was better than what we ended up with. Not terribly surprised. We could do the thing where we start with softs, to be more competitive in the start, where things are a little bit more intense, and then switch to mediums on our first swap. We've proven that we tend to have the ability to have one of these softer tires as part of our stints. We'll give that a go and see how it goes. I might strip out one lap of fuel as well, so we have a little bit more speed early on. It means a longer refueling time. At our pit stop. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe we'll fill up here, because this fill up is a free action. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Alright, we'll start you off in the softs. You're starting grid position 11. It's not like you're even starting that far ahead. But tell you what, Frankie, what we'll do is we'll start you off in the mediums. We got a 97 and 97 either way. That's going to be okay. We'll start you off in the mediums, because you're further back anyway. Plus, this will make it easier for us to stagger our pit times. We're... Actually, do we want to start with the double red somewhere? We have gotten better engine reliability now. We might be able to go ahead and start with the double red. We see here, condition 92 on the engine, 81% on the engines. Kinney's probably going to pull back from that sooner, since you're not as competitive in the area anyway. We did lose some places right away. Drivers have really bad starts. Okay, we'll give them... I don't know. Maybe we'll even give them a full lap on this. Hopefully it doesn't shred our engine stuff. The reliability doesn't tend to drop right away. We got some, you know, a little free period before that starts to go. We're still dropping down some more, which is what I expected. See, this is the thing. Even with the hardcore strat, I think we are going to do it. We're going to switch to the orange real quick. just because I don't want to go all the way down while we're in a pack. Like, not instantly all the way down while we're in the pack. Didn't I start price off with softs? I thought that was what I was going to do. Did I talk myself out of it? I guess maybe. Okay. So much for the staggered kind of idea. Well, I mean, I can still bring them in at different times. Double orange for now. The tires are getting quite hot, but I think that's okay. I think now, yeah, we're at the bottom with both. We're just going to go ahead and yellow up on both people here. Oh, there's a crash. Yellow flag and overtaking one of the sectors. Can you... Listen, Price, I think you're going to have to allow your teammate through. And the thing is, I think Kinney generally goes for it, doesn't it? I don't know. Another crash? No, don't pit now. I mean, we are coming up on the pit lane. We're already in the back. And the safety car's not going to be out that long. And then we still have to catch up again. Although everyone's going slow. I'm going to pit you. It's right here. And actually, by only pitting one... Well, first of all, we didn't want both in there, but it'll be an interesting thing. So theoretically, with the safety car out, everyone is moving quite slowly. Price isn't allowed to pass while the safety car is out, but he can catch up to the pack. Nice. Okay. Okay. And I think... You know what? Because, yeah, it's not even the in-lap, so he's going to go through. I think we can do the second pit here. If I'm correct, understanding this correctly, from what we saw before, the safety car should now be heading to the garage. It's another full lap, which I think will give us enough time. Yeah. Oh, that was wonderful. I mean, we're still the back two. Luckily, the back two is not quite as bad as before. Hey. It's bad we don't have that sponsor objective at 16 again. I mean, it wasn't worth much money, but we may have been able to get it this time. Alright, safety cars going in, and then we're back at it. So yeah, we lost nothing by doing that. Now they want to pass each other. Another goddamn crash. What is it with this track? Okay, we can... Hold on. Can we see other people's stats? I didn't realize you could click on them and see what their driving strategies are. That's actually insanely useful. Because, I mean, I was always looking at the tire stuff. Yeah, there's a lot... The thing is, how are they not shredding their engines? Yes, you really do. And I like... Or, hold on. No, he's shredding his tire, and he's on low for his engine mode. What about way over here in the start? Same thing. But you're doubling up on both. Yeah, so there's not a real, like... clear thing. So at this point, I mean, if we finish the race, we'll beat sort of expectations of overall placement, which is pretty good. Right track, rubber on thing, da-da-da-da-da, falling further back. Maybe we should be a little more aggressive. Well, once we catch up again. Again, I don't think it matters. I think max aggression, we'd still fall behind on everyone. We're going up in places here because a bunch of people just pitted. I mean, we're still going to have to pit one more time. Is it possible that that's all we'll have to pit? No. Even if our tires lasted, the fuel's not enough. We're going to have to pit twice more. But can we switch to softs now for the rest of the race? Potentially. Are we currently... in second and third? Yeah, because mass amounts of pitting. Okay, that is actually vaguely interesting, though. I think we actually legitimately gained a lot from doing our personal pit. And the hope is that we'll gain... We're still going to have to do another pit stop or two. But if we can manage it with just the soft tires, that will be gorgeous. First and second! Hey! Crazy. I wonder if anyone had to do any repairs, too, for running so hard. Right now, would they have to pit at the same time? Really? How bad are these brakes? Oh, God, and they're getting close to the red zone. we're probably going to actually have to do that repair for Price when we do bring Price in. Since that pit's going to take a lot longer, you're lower on fuel. No, I think we should be able to do it. Because I just want to make sure. I'm hoping that Price will be out of the pits beforehand. So you're crossing now, which is fine. We're going to get you to come in on the next one. Stretch it as much as we can. 9 laps, 9 laps. Actually, maybe we can just have it be the 1. But I don't think we'd want to do softs, because especially with us, our tire wear is such that most likely the softs wouldn't make it until the end, even if we do manage it with the fuel. But we'll give it a go. That would redline before the end of the race. We have to do that. We have to do that. All right. So that's going to be you, and then the next orbit after. Next orbit. The next lap. I don't know, whatever, orbit. We'll have Kinney come in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch you to low engine mode, just to make sure the fuel carries over. Yeah, the brake reliability is pretty bad, too, for you. Hopefully we don't have to do another mechanical one. All right, Kinney, let's bring you in. You will be able to do softs, because you did do the extra one, and there'll be 7 laps remaining after this. Give you exactly 7 laps worth of fuel, maybe. I think we have to throw that in, because I don't think you're going to be able to finish the race without. Now, you are going to be a little tighter on fuel. Excess fuel. Okay, so we'll run you a little hotter. Out of fuel. So you're just coasting into the pit. Actually, that was pretty rough. Excess fuel still. Revenge. Bad pit time. Not saying excess fuel. Oh, probably because we're not actually going to have to complete all 7 laps. Still, it means we can run a little heavier here. Okay, that excess fuel is gone. We'll just reset you to medium, although you're probably still good. You're still seeing excess. And yeah, we're down to 16th and 18th, or 17th. But pit stops going on over here. Big tire wear. There's still some other people. We shouldn't have to pit again before the end of the race, unless I've critically misunderstood something. You're back to back. You don't really need to do the higher overtake, because you're not necessarily going to pass Kinney there. But okay, you're back to excess fuel. Can we go with Kinney? Can we pass this person? I don't want to increase the tire wear. Oh god, that was close. Get in there. Yes. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Okay, we're gonna go put you back on medium here, because you don't have excess. From someone. I can't actually click on you. That's actually really annoying. I can click on you here. So you went red-orange, but we really can't. I'm a little bit worried about boosting us any more than this. Our strategy is, and you're complaining about parts, our strategy at this point, though, is to get to the end without another pit stop, which I think should be fine. How bad's your parts? Oh, no, you're fine. What are you whining about? I'm guessing your suspension? But you're totally okay. Got this, you've got that. Excess fuel still. You are on the harder tires. I think you can probably push the tires, actually. Yeah, you're not happy with the suspension, but I think you're going to be okay. I don't want to push the tires anymore, because I think they'll overheat way too fast and then just shred themselves. Laps are okay. The fuel there is fine. You're a little further behind, but it's not the end of the world. 5th place, 6th place. It is final lap. Overall. Is it final lap for us at this point? I guess so. Actually, I think Kinney and Price, are literally just about to finish the race, because they're just about to go through the thing. If the final race lap started, I don't think we get another one. I think. No, that can't be true. No. It's everyone's final lap. I misdid that again. You actually have quite a bit of fuel. Well, actually, overtake should be fine. I think high uses 1.1 laps and overtake uses 1.3. So Price, who's just basically at the thing, I think you can finish the rest on that. You might be able to do this as well. But you will actually have to switch to a conservative fuel configuration there, Kinney. And even then, because I think conservative uses 0.9. So I think Kinney might still run out right before the end. It says excess fuel. Really? I don't know how much I believe that. I believe the .58 here. Yeah, excess fuel. Look at this. .03 fuel left right over here. Yeah, totally excess fuel. And .1. How do you figure that's excess fuel? That seems really out of there. We came in 6th and 9th, you guys. And I'm going to put all the credit on yeah, taking advantage of that one safety car. Doing it in separate goes. I guess we could have both come in at the same time. We probably still would have ended up, you know, at the right, at the back of the pack, hugging. I guess that would have been okay. So yeah, being at the back of the pack, you've got a huge thing. It wouldn't have mattered as much if we couldn't have transitioned that into just one other stop, because this was really early. This is such an early swap that I was worried we were going to have to do two more pits anyway, which meant we wouldn't have gained anything. But that was immense. I mean, the 3 crashes... help death symbol would have helped bring us up the thing anyway, but the crashes leading to the safety car, which led up to that, made a huge difference. This is a huge result, just massive for us. Holy crap! If we come in dead last for the rest of the thing, it's still going to be good. We actually earned some points, right? Because we have the rule in only the top 10 earns points. We have now earned points in this competition, which is really massive. That puts Frankie Kinney 11th overall in the entire league. Scott Price at 15th, because we have some zeros still. We are no longer in the zero club, and that's a big deal. And then as a team, we're currently sitting 7th overall in points. That is just massive. Massive for us at this point. Holy crap. Yeah. Yes, we're very delighted at this outcome. Very delighted. I mean, that was by far our best finish of the entire franchise. I mean, you know, the stars had the line to make it work, but yeah. There you go, expected results. Yeah, these skills are still decaying. I guess this person really is probably going to be retiring soon, and they got to. But right now, they're still a pay driver. We're still happy to have Frankie pay us to race, which is going to be fine. Williams actually gained a few skills, and you're flat over there. Which is too bad, because you're so young, but I don't think you've got room for improvement. But the morale's good, happiness is good, marketability went up, which is amazing. Sherman's payouts, sponsors, yeah, my skill, excellent. So no prize money, but that's okay. All right, huge. Oh, that is stupendous. Hopefully, some more good pit crews are showing up. I like the high stamina people, because they are not going to wear down and make as many mistakes, but your skills are kind of bad. Now, I think I'm going to deprioritize the importance of fixing over here, because, in a sense, hopefully we don't have to do any fixing during a race. So that's really not something I'm looking for. People who have a good front jack or rear jack will be good, and then some combination, like for tires plus refueling is good, because the people in the back here both do tires and refueling. The front is tires and fixing, so it might be good to have that combo, but again, I'm not sure how important the fixing actually is. I feel like I should hire at least one person here. I'm going to go with this one. Good stamina, can front jack pretty well. That's pretty much all that's impressive, but it still lets us do a little bit more cycling. So we'll grab you, and we will remove the fatigue crew. So some people suggest auto-manage, right? Automatically hired and rotated for you. But weren't we kind of unimpressed with some of the auto-management last time? I feel like that's the case. Maybe if we had just better pit crew in general, that would be less of a thing, but yeah. You've made a mistake. Yeah, you're just garbage. Like, we have to get rid of you at some point. But right now, I want to keep you around just so that we have more rotation. So we're still going to have lots of tired people. I suspect our pit stops in the next few races is going to be a lot rougher. Car condition update. Interview. Yes, we'll accept the interview, of course. Nick Chu. Yeah, who wouldn't want Nick Chu in their team? Yeah, open to discussing terms. Could be. So it looks like that is safe to take. It doesn't upset your drivers. It just gives you a better edge for some negotiation going down. Pits, listen to offers. Yeah, Williams, that's fine. I mean, maybe I should just fire you for the mood, but there's not really any need for that at this time. So we got to wait for the repairs to be done. Design new part is happening. Okay, continue for now. Car repairs are done. That's just this, right? Yep, excellent. Okay, so now I can go back here, improving parts. We're still working on reliability. Okay, reliability on these has gotten pretty good. We're designing new brakes. We're going to want to work on that. Is there anything else we're actually going to use that is currently not reliable? Well, yeah, because this brake we're probably going to use for a bit, right? Unless we just design brakes back to back. It does feel like our braking is some of our worst parts. If we go here, we get the comparison to everyone else, right? Yeah, deceleration. The average is here. We're not... No, we are literally worse. Okay. So it's probably not a bad idea to work on that, because clearly they are behind. So these brakes followed by another brake after this, which means maybe we don't care about improving this one. Well, actually, I will do this because I think we'll still be using this one in the next race. And while the performance may not be the top priority, just getting the reliability to, you know, not screw us up would be nice. I mean, these are pretty good, but we can still work on it some. That's going to be okay. This gearbox as well. All right, let's throw that in. So they're pretty high percentage, but that's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll max out the performance or the reliability thing because we're going to want to be able to really focus fire hardcore. I'm going to wait a few days before I accept on the this new brake and make sure it's in place to go. Brake build finished. Excellent. And we're going to start a new one. Is this... this is still early enough in the season. We're going to use these brakes. At the end, what we're going to do after this is probably start looking at some of these that might be good with like some illegal parts just to carry over performance to the next time. But, and yeah, we have no, improved tire wear is interesting. Too bad nothing on the first row adds actual deceleration. But this does add the 2 good slots if we do that. Yeah, that's just during qualification though. And that's just wets and inters, which is so bad. But this is deceleration, that's deceleration. And then, oh, I don't have R&D facility level 1, so I can't do this, but I can use this one. Now, this plus 50, I don't know if that actually adds into the base performance, though. R&D facility level 1, so we don't have one at all. I mean, this will be useful during the race, although the minus reliability is kind of poop. Unless we don't build another brake. No, I mean, we still want one. These 2 are still good. So, it feels like nothing else we do will carry over the performance, but I'm not sure. The reliability... So, whatever we think the reliability is, it's actually not going to be as high during the actual race. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely not changing the numbers as is. If we got the reliability, we'd be able to use it faster. But this does make an actual better tire, and not a performance that carries over going forward. All right. We'll build this part. Not really the full dream, but it's something. So we'll get you built. There's more sponsors coming in. That's nice. How come you're still lit? Oh, because we have the new part. That's right. Here, I'll just go ahead and hit that for now, but we'll come back to you before the race. Hold on. Did I change? No, I did not. The new brakes over here. Those. That's for sure, with the focus on reliability. We want to cap out the engine performance. The reliability is high enough. Well, if we kept going it higher, we could actually just, like, press our engine. So it might still be worth doing that, especially with the repair times being so long. Or, yeah, with the repair times being so long, and, yeah, the fact that we'll actually use it. Our suspension reliability is still garbage. We still want to redesign it. But maybe what I'll do is I'll boost the reliability on this one, because we might still end up using that. 12 days after race. But, well, actually, let me do this. and that. There we go. Because this will still be after the race, it'll be done, but it means by the time the race comes, it'll be pretty decent. We actually might decide not to even do the suspension the entire time. We could consider like pulling that out because it'll hit a little bit higher soon. All right, 3 sponsors in here now, which is good. Their placement position is all untenable, so we'll just take Cupcake over here for the 400,000 up front. Not a really good outcome over there, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Kinney's filming a documentary for more marketability. Okay. Probably funding that herself because she's a pay driver. Apparently she's rich, has more money than sense, has more dollars than sense. Ha ha ha. Anyway, how are you up? 72 is not bad. Let's do this. Yeah, 3 hours. So it'll be at almost 100% by the time the race starts, which might be a little more than we actually need in practice, but it's still not bad. Maybe what I'll do is I'll check in like 5 days and then throw some more things in the queue. Well, we're going to get a new set of brakes there, although we're not going to be using this in the upcoming race. That's going to be okay. All right, let's take a quick look at the reliability over here. 64%. That is manageable, although I might still want a little bit more, or might want to slap this in. I think that's fine. I'll just leave these here, though, because everything else we're using should be fairly reliable. I guess we're still using this brake here. It's not a very good performant thing, but at least it's got the reliability. So we'll use this one for this race, and I think that's going to be fine. Keep that way. I'm okay with this. The new brake design just finished. I don't know if I'm going to add into the reliability queue quite yet, though. Because there's no way it's going to be ready for this race. And if I add it to the reliability queue, it will slow down some of these others. But, oh, the suspension's at the 77%. You know what? Actually, I will do that. I'll throw that in too. And then once we bring this up to at least 60%, I'm going to feel comfortable using it in a race, and then we can sort of work on making sure probably the performance on things gets maxed out. Again, the reliability is more important early on, but yeah, that's going to be okay. All right, a race for Phoenix for the Asia Pacific Super Cup, which we do not participate in. All right, it's time for us to go to Tondala, so it means it's time for us to put a cut in this video. Oh, 37 minutes is pretty long. It's going to be rainy both days. The second day maybe not as rainy, so there might be some room for inters. There might be some room for super softs or whatever in there as well, depending on if there's a dry lap. We might do all of our practice in wets though, because I'm willing to bet we're going to use at least some wets somewhere in there. So we'll see. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching another episode. Thanks for all the great tips, and I'm going to see you guys next time.